So here we are in New York City driving around in the 2016 Limited, the new F-150, a bit of a different place than where you typically see this truck being driven. But tell us a bit about the new F-150 and what we can expect to see in it.
You bet. So the 2016 F-150 Limited is really our highest end truck, right? So we've got everything, essentially everything you could get in an F-150, from a panoramic roof to 22-inch wheels standard on this truck. So very few options, but it's really appointed with the things that customers have come to expect and want in high-end luxury vehicles. You can see the real wood accents and the brushed aluminum accents as well. It's got a lot of high-end feature content, but yet it's still a pickup truck, and that's why people select this over, say, a high-end sedan or something like that.
You mentioned the sedan buyer. So what type of person would potentially want to buy this truck? Would it be the person that would maybe have looked at the Mercedes S-Class or the BMW 7 Series?
Well, it's probably somebody that expects the type of content that you would get in those type of cars, but yet starts out wanting a truck. So you're not going to buy an F-150 if you don't need to do some type of hauling or some type of towing. You want a truck, or maybe it's an off-road capability. It's the confidence that comes with the truck. So you start there, but yet if you've got those types of means, you don't want to sacrifice on all the technology and all the advancement. And that's really that goes behind everything we do with F-150, is to try and bring the most amount of technology, capability, and efficiency to our customers. And that's where it all comes together in Limited. So you really don't have to compromise and get maybe a sedan and a truck. You can get a truck that has it all.
We see the mirrors moving as you try to navigate these streets. Is that sort of technology something that's special to the Limited? What other sorts of technology are we going to see in this new truck?
Great question. So what you've got, standard on Limited that you wouldn't have on necessarily some of the other things is, like, you've got the 360 camera is standard. You've got the panel moonroof. You've got the quad beam LEDs. These are things that are not just unique to Limited, but they're unique to really trucks in the segment. One of the things I didn't talk about, trailer backup assist. What you do is you activate trailer backup assist, enter in a trailer, so enter in the dimensions of your trailer, and it's already been done, and activate. Now, if we had a trailer, it would show, but what you do is simply do this, take your hands off the wheel, and if you want to turn the trailer to the right, it turns it to the right. You want to turn the trailer to the left, it takes it to the left. It's basically auto park for a trailer. If you've ever been to a boat launch on a Sunday when everybody's trying to get their boat in and out, simplifying, making trailering easier is one of the things that we've been trying to do for a long time. Putting that all in, making it standard, not only differentiates ourselves from the rest of the F-150 lineup, but really from the rest of the competition. I mean, this Limited sits in a place in the truck lineup that no other truck comes close to doing. It's not an ornamentation piece here. It's content, it's look, it's design. It's all comes together, which is really what we think makes the 2016 Limited a unique offering in the truck space, period.
So when you look at the interior, the first thing that kind of catches your eye is the leather. It looks like sports car seats.
It has a unique feel like that, doesn't it? I mean, you really feel that you've stepped up into a really kind of a performance, and part of it's the way the seats are wrapped. The leather's the highest end leather that we have in the lineup, and that is one of the things that you notice. To me, the other thing is the wood. I mean, you can look at it, not only does it look unique and look real, but when you touch it, it's got an authentic feel to it. And so the design team just did a fantastic job of picking materials, not only that looked good, but had this authenticity when you touch them. So even if you touch the aluminum that's right here around there, you get something back for it. So it's a little bit of tactile, and it's those subtle differences and those subtle things that take the Limited from, a top-end truck to really an exclusive type of truck.
So not only do you have this great leather on the seats, the wood paneling, the aluminum, but the seats are also massaging seats.
Yeah, we've got the most advanced seats in here. So these multi-contour seats, you can just activate it here on the side, and allows the driver, the passenger to have lumbar in all different places and really adjust it just the way you like it. I mean, if you've been towing, you've been on the road for a long day, having a seat that's giving you that lumbar support or that massaging, is actually a pretty awesome feature to have.
Even the user interface on the control panel looks a little different.
You're correct. So for 2016, we're bringing in Sync 3 to the trucks, and so this is the latest generation of our very successful Sync system. It's got faster processing, a little bit more user-friendly in terms of its interface. Each year with software and computers, you become smarter and better based on customer feedback. Simple touchscreen activation like that on your Sync screen helps. Better improved voice recognition. So everything about Sync, even the fact that it works with your apps that are on your phone, make it a more intelligent, faster running, better system. And again, perfect to launch it in the 2016 F-150 Limited.
Now you've got two other high-end trucks already on the road, the Lariat and the Limited. How is this one going to be different?
Well, this one is really a matter of the certain appointments. So I talked about the 22-inch wheel, so that's a unique look that you can only get in F-150. And some of the interior appointments as well, from the aluminum to the wood. But the other part of it is there's really very few boxes to check. I mean, this really has all the content in it. It's got the unique interior treatments, the unique seats, and everything in. So if you're buying the Limited, you're basically checking all the boxes, and that's really what comes together.
So is there room for an even higher end truck than the Limited in the F-150 portfolio?
That's a great question. I mean, really what we're seeing is a really strong need and demand for these high-end trucks. And so we've seen that with our Platinums and our King Ranches and our Lariats that you mentioned going off the shelves very quickly. So, a $60,000 truck, which is the type of territory this truck will be in, is where it's at today. And there may be room for more. I think the more technology and innovation that comes into the automotive segment, and we see that move its way into trucks, I think there's certainly a possibility.
Now, when will this be available in showrooms?
Yeah, we plan to have this available this winter, so it's coming very soon, and we're excited to bring Limited back. We had a lot of success with Limited in 2013 and 2014. Didn't have a Limited in 15 when we launched the new truck, so bringing it back into the market makes a ton of sense. There certainly is a demand for these high-end trucks. A good portion of our 2015 sales have been high-end trucks, and so this fits perfectly at the top of the F-150 pyramid, so to speak.